Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Check out this move in solo today. Today it's up close to 20% right here. We can see 19.9, up 20% already right now. There's huge implied volatility in solo, okay? And if you guys don't already know, I made a video about solo and why I invested in solo about 3 weeks on my channel. And as we can see right here, we can see the gain in solo. We can do, let's zoom in a bit here. And down here, we can see right now I have 70 shares in solo, up over 24% right now. So we're sitting at a comfortable gain. But again, I am not selling my shares in solo. And this, I'm going to explain to you my reason why and why I think I'm bullish on solo long term. Okay. But before we get into it, please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're at 980 subscribers. Okay. Very, very close to that limit where I can finally get monetized and buy myself a new mic, a new laptop, and new equipment so I can make better videos for you guys. Okay. So, again, take a look at this movie in solo, and it's like, why is it up 21% on the day, okay? And technically, there is no news out, okay? But we do have today at 5 p.m. Eastern Time scheduled what's technically called like Solo Day. And I believe here they're to present at the 23rd Annual Needham Growth Conference on January 12th at 5 p.m. And that's the only reason why I could think that the stock has popped by 20%. So it might be a bit of a hype show here going on with the stock price at 21%. But again, I am not selling anytime, and I do believe in this company long term, okay? And I'm going to explain to you exactly why, okay? Well, one is because, of course, they deliver three-wheeled vehicles, okay? And sometimes I go through the Yahoo conversation section, and there's some dumb comments and there's some interesting comments, and it's a very small car, okay? So solo, as this guy points out, it'd be excellent for logistics, for food delivery, maybe for mail. I mean, I feel like you need a bit of a larger bus or van to do that. But it's, for company services, again, if you're traveling to and from your workplace and you're by yourself, which is usually the case, especially in the pandemic times, you might want a smaller, cheaper car, right? So this guy has a decent point. And I mean, more money, I would say that actually comes with greater stress, but eye of the beholder. Okay, and so again, this is what their car looks like. We have the three-wheel little solo cars, kind of quirky, kind of cater towards a specific population, and they're starting production very soon and selling these en masse. Hopefully, I mean, in the first quarter of 2021, so pretty much any day, okay? And maybe investors are expecting quite a bit of hype and exactly what they have planned going on into this conference, and apparently they're expecting positive news, okay? So here, of course, they have the Solo. That's their flagship product. Then they have the Tofino, which is again a performance sports car. And here's a picture of the rear end of the Tofino. And again, a bit of a higher price, and it's a high performance electric vehicle as well. Of course, Electromechanica is a provider of electric vehicle cars. Okay, that's a whole hype, and that's why I invested into it. Not only because of their flagship product, because it is one of the only companies that's doing this little quirky three wheeled vehicle. Okay, and some could say that this is not going to stick. This is definitely not worth all the hype and all the attention that it's getting. But I do think that these little solo cars are the way to commute into the future, especially if you're living within like a 30-mile range of your work, okay? Especially if you're staying at home now most of the time and now you're commuting, you don't really need a big car, okay? And this has a pretty attractive price point. Again, you can go on my previous video about solo, and I go more in depth into the investor relations page. Okay, and they also have, the e-roadster, which is more of like a classic, more vintage vibe. Okay, and I also like this about Solo is that it has more products coming, and again, you can specify exactly um, you can specify what you want on your e-roaster as well, and it's more again a vintage look right here. So I think it's pretty cool, and it's catering towards a very unique market. Okay, and if you don't like the Solo, you can buy their other products. Okay, especially if it's more like a hippie style, let's just say. All right, so yeah, that's Solo. And generally, of course, we talked about their upcoming event that's happening today. And also the other press release, but this was already December 28th, so this is, outdated news. They said that they're nearing decision on U.S. assembly facility and announces the first quarter solo drive tour. Okay, so it's a designer and manufacturer of electric vehicles, blah blah blah. provided an update on the opening of 6 new retail locations this past fall, and company management has issued a status report regarding its decision on the site search of US-based assembly and engineering technical facilities. So Electromechanica is also announcing an early adopter test drive program called the Solo Drive Tour as part of expansion of its ongoing integrated marketing campaign. Okay, so I really like this, of course, that they're marketing their Solo, especially in places like California, Arizona, where again you have more of those people that jump onto these trendy things like the Solo, like a three-wheeled car. Okay, and again you can read this article if you wish. Just go on Electromechanica's sites and go to press releases, and you'll find this exactly here. Okay, so that's all I can say about Electromechanica. I mean, other than that, the bullish signals look pretty good for this stock. As we can see now, even as I'm talking, it's already up to 22%. So I mean, be careful of buying into all this hype. If we're looking at the stock price, even like 6 months ago, we see that it reached a high of this. It actually shows $10.81, but this stock actually reached $13. Okay, before heading back down to earth at around negative 41%, and I bought somewhere in here. As we can see now, um, we have a nice 31% gain here just on this little rebound right here. Okay, so be careful whenever you invest into a stock, of course, especially in a volatile stock like Electromechanica. You can see it only has like a 710 million market cap, so it doesn't take much to move a stock with only a 710 million market cap. Okay, so definitely be wary when investing into stocks like these. Don't take my advice. I'm just a guy blabbering on YouTube, so definitely do your own research. Only invest money that you're willing to lose. Yeah, if you want to support the channel, be sure to subscribe because we're almost there, baby. Okay, so thanks for watching. Take care and have a fantastic rest of your day.